Hey guys, May 19th, 2010. And no, this is not the same t-shirt I wore in the last video. I change my t-shirts every day. Okay, don't worry. A couple quick articles that I would like to share with you. And I know I harp on this a little bit, probably too much. But, I think the expansion, the unprecedented expansion of this administration and, our government in general is just, it's just that it's unprecedented how far-reaching it's going. There's an article here on Blacklisted News. It's called 11 Signs that the U.S. Government has become an overgrown monstrosity that almost every American is dependent upon for financial security and survival. And they give 11 reasons. The following are 11 signs that the U.S. government has become the monstrosity that the article says it is. The first one is the explosion of government handouts. Okay, 40 million people are on food stamps. That's a sad situation, guys. And a lot more people are on the verge. Many more people are on the verge. Okay, foreclosures have hit an all-time high. It was even on the Rush Limbaugh show, and I rarely listen to his show, but I caught it today, and foreclosures and repos are at an all-time high. In a recovery, I might add, I have to throw that in a recovery, we're still reaching records in the foreclosure. So we still have 20 to 30% more to go in housing. The entitlements program that threatened to destroy the U.S. government finances. We have $100 trillion in unfunded liabilities, guys. Pensions, retirement funds, Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, $100 trillion. And how in the world is that going to get funded? It's not going to come from us. The world of unemployment is swelling, okay, not just here in the U.S. The U.S. government is now even paying mortgages, okay, a little more legislation passed through. We're paying underwater mortgages, or given subsidies, student loans also, the bailout of AIG, the too big to fail banks, where all that stimulus went. Okay, that was 5 and 6. Number 7, the bailout of General Motors. Okay, you got the motor industry, the banking industry, the medical industry now. Okay, they got their hand in everything. Not to mention number 8, Fannie and Freddie. Okay, are still sick. Fannie and Freddie are still have headaches. Okay, to the tune of billions. The U.S. government is the nation's biggest employer. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This huge expansion of 2 million civilians work for the federal government. Okay, and when you add in the U.S. military, it goes much higher. Millions of Americans are employed by firms that rely on government contracts. And that was number 10. Number 11, the U.S. government takeover of the healthcare system. Okay, I mentioned that, but it's huge liability there. Okay, and actually, I heard that I read an article actually that said Obama was vetoing portions of the legislation because the projections are a little bigger than they thought, and so they're kind of streamlining it a little bit. Okay, something else I'd like to show you guys. I'm going to show you something, kind of a different article here. This one is called The Destruction of Paper. Okay, I want you to check this out. This is what's happening. All right, along with grotesque government expansion, we have the deterioration of our currency. Okay, $1,000, guys, in the year 1910 bought 40 ounces of gold at $25 an ounce. Okay, that same $1,000 in 1971 bought 28 ounces of gold. Okay, at a $10 increase per ounce. $1,000 30 years later in 99 bought only 4 ounces of gold. Okay, 60 years from 1910 to 71. All right, 30 years from 71 to 99, and look at that huge decrease in the numbers of ounces of gold you can buy with that same $1,000. Okay, so this over here is becoming more and more worthless. Okay, so when gold price is, 12, 13, 14, 1500 an ounce, don't ask, why is gold so expensive? That's the wrong question. Okay, you need to ask, why is my currency so devalued, so valueless? What's happening there? Okay, this is a perfect indicator of what's happening. 2010 won't even buy you 1 ounce. 0.8 ounces. Okay, and actually this is saying that 1130, but it broke records 1240, and it's corrected a little bit, guys. But anyway, that's where the currency is headed, and we've had the beautiful status of the world reserve currency that's held us for a while, but things are changing. I want to do something. I don't want to be too facetious, but guys, this and this are starting to look more and more similar, and eventually they're just going to blend in and look alike. You won't even be able to tell the difference. Okay, so when you go to grab to do the paperwork when you're in the restroom, because the job's not over until the paperwork's done, right? So don't get these confused. I know they're going to start looking more and more alike, but remember to grab this and not this, all right? Because this, one is made for, you know what I mean. Anyway, I just thought you guys might enjoy seeing, what our currency is doing, and so you can take precautions. Be wise. Think about things, as Fever I Am says. Think about things, okay? Because there's a lot of changing going on. Anyway, take care. Hope you had a good day. We had a huge rainstorm, and garden's growing. I might show you the garden after a couple days. We got stuff popping up everywhere. So take care, guys. Have a good night, and God bless.